We not even on those episodes yet, but Renji fans, we is up. But episodes 31, 32, and 33 of the 1,000-Year Blood War was some gas, so let's get right into them. So we start off where we left off on episode 30 with Yuha absorbing the Soul King as he just pours down this torrent of power onto the Soul Society. And it's just these black little monsters shredding through the Serete, having the Soul Reapers trying to fight them, but they ain't doing nothing until we see Big Goat Aizen just casually crushing these monsters with his spiritual pressure with ease. And then Big Aizen's like, hey, our problems with the Soul Palace, I'll shoot that bitch down if y'all want me to. And this nigga very well could've if the restraints on his body didn't keep the spiritual pressure so close to him. We can all thank Mayuri for that, but all the Soul Reapers in disbelief that Shunsui let out Aizen for their help. They over there in their feelings because they needed Aizen to help them out. But Shunsui looking at these niggas like, man, I wouldn't have had to let this nigga out if y'all did y'all jobs. But Big Aizen also got stronger while just sitting down and mooking for 2 years. But then 4 Quincy's pull up and Na, Baz B, Lil Toto, and Giselle. And Na is like, hey bro, Big Aizen, we cannot let you shoot down the Soul Palace. That's where our king is. As Na shoots Aizen and immobilizes his ass for 5 minutes. And then he starts talking crazy just for Baz B to pull up and flick bro right in the back, killing his ass. And Baz B and the other Stern Ritter are like, yeah nah, we'll help you kill Yuha. We really don't mess with dog for real. Then Shunsui starts rallying the troops because they need every Soul Reaper available to lend their energy to this project they need in order to make a portal to go to the Soul Palace. They even got the visors back. But we POV switch back to Ichigo and we see my nigga Grimmjow Jaggerjack back in Bleach, man. It's been too damn long. Not only that, we see Nail come back in her adult form too, man. Ichigo squad got too many baddies on it, bro. We got Nail, Orihime, and Yoruichi, and for what? A nigga like me would cease to exist around that many bad bitches. But on top of that, Riruka and Yu-Gi-Oh pull up too, as they are getting ready to take Ichigo and squad up into the Soul Palace. And Shunsui and his squad getting ready to go to the Soul Palace as well. But before any of that happens, we see Yuha making his castle, the Wahrwelt. So as Ichigo and Shunsui get there, they pull up to the Soul Palace and they're confused. They're like, this don't look like the damn Soul Palace, bro. We are in Quincy territory right now. I feel like I'm finna get shot with an arrow at any time. And I'm not gonna lie, I imagine this place being like Britain, but instead of you getting shanked, you get shot with an arrow. Like, imagine you on your way to spin back on your op and bro just built a castle on your dome piece. Like, what are you supposed to do here? But I said this before and I'll say this again as many times as I need to, bro. But the Quincy's be dick eating themselves, bro. Why did Yuha turn the Wahrwelt into a Quincy star? Wow. Like, I understand, dog, you're a Quincy, bro. But it didn't stop there. After Shunsui and Ichigo squads got up to the Wahrwelt, Yuha started calling off all his Star Knights from name. Lily Barrow, Gerard Valkyrie, Wahrwelt, Pernida, Askin. But let's go back to Pernida, bro. Why did this nigga's face transmogrify into a Quincy star? Is this not crazy? I understand being patriotic for your people, and especially for your people that have almost been annihilated. What are you doing if your homeboy face transmogrify into the symbol of their people? Like, what? Calm down there, bro. You're on cock a little too hard there, buddy. Shunsui's squad gets on the move, and then they realize Mayuri and Genpachi is nowhere to be seen. And this nigga Mayuri just opened the gate for himself late, thinking that his ass could go off and sneak on his own, doing experiments as he wants. But Genpachi's ass was in the bathroom, so he came out with Mayuri too. And not only that, we got Big Go Hanatora on our side, man. Yuha do not want any smoke with bro for real. We then POV switch to Ichigo's squad and look at this extra ass nigga Grimmjow. Why is your ass running on the roof, man? Nigga get in front of a bad bitch and don't know how to act. But Grimmjow's ass runs into Askin Knocklive Var. And he pounces on dog, frame 1. And Ichigo over there like, nigga, bro, just wait a second, dog. We don't know what bro got going on. But Askin was completely fine. Bro got up and hit the dash. He said, yeah, nah, I'm not here to fight y'all. I'm just trying to kill y'all and get on with my day. Askin hit the burners, done lost everybody. And then his ass sat down and started drinking some tea on their ass. Oh yeah, I forgot how much I love this nigga Askin. But Grimmjow did not give Askin a single second to sip this tea because he was right behind his ass. And Askin sensed the presence of a rabbit Grimmjow and he started hitting the dash. He was like, oh hell no, I do not want smoke with your ass. So now they run it again and then Askin throws a gift ball at Grimmjow. And Grimmjow's like, what do you think, I'm stupid or something? No way I'm gonna get hit with this. And then the nigga slashes it, breaking it in half. And that stupid comment he just made made him look even dumber. Cause the gift ball exploded in his face, poisoned the crap out of him, had his ass immobilized. And look at how this goofy ass nigga fell, bro. I'm not gonna lie, if that happened to me, I'd go back home. Falling like this in front of Nail, Yoruichi, and Orihime at the same time is quite crazy. Y'all would've saw a nigga like me for the last time that day, I promise. Then we see what Lele Barrow got going on, and his ass is camping Shunsui squad. Over here, hard scoping the hell out of the Soul Reapers, and then he shoots Shuhei right in the arm. Marechio tries to help Shuhei, and his ass gets shot right in the back. Keone ass blitzing, trying to get up out of there, and her ass gets turned into a goddamn donut. And then Isane gets shot in the back too. Oh nah, Lele Barrow, you taking it too far. You gonna have to see me with the hands after class, cause this is crazy, bro. What the hell Isane do? We then switched to Renji Cam, and he got like 4 arrows shot at his ass, and he done deflected them hoes. As everybody looks up and sees, it's Uryu. Renji noticed it was Uryu, and he said, oh yeah, say less. This gots to be free eats. He pulled up on his ass, tried to hit him with that roar Zabimaru. Uryu almost got a headshot off on bro, but it nicked his ass right on the cheek. But Renji and Uryu started chopping it up about that time they was getting their backs blown out by Zai Laporo that one time at Hueco Mundo. But Uryu was like, I'm not that guy anymore. I just got done putting a hole in that nigga Ichigo's stomach. I ain't no bitch, man. See me with the hands for real. And the squabbles commence. Uryu shoots 3 arrows at Dog, and my boy Renji starts dodging them hoes, and they gave this nigga a little too much sauce. They're glazing the hell out of Renji already, man. You love to see it. Renji pulls up on Uryu. Tries to slash him with his sword, he blocks it. Tries 2 more times and Uryu blocks both of those, but now that Renji's right in front of Uryu's face, this nigga said Bankai. I love this nigga Renji, knew Bankai so much, dog. This nigga went Bankai and was immediately on Uryu's ass. Renji hit that boy Uryu with the extendo blade. Boom, explosion, knocked that nigga up right into the air. Renji was not finished there. He whipped that extendo sword at Uryu one more time, caught his ass in the little hooks and slammed his ass into a pillar, and Uryu was like, yo, me strong ass always relying on strength, as he shoots an arrow at Renji. And Renji's rebuttal is, cause it works, nigga, as he just gracefully kicks that arrow up in the air with his flip flop. This Renji fight feeding the Renji fans, cause we've been starved for years. Uryu then threw the other part of his Bankai at bro, and that bitch started to light on fire, and Uryu was wise to dodge that hoe, cause it burned right through his arrow he shot, and it would have burned right through his chest too. Probably not. This nigga a blue vein merchant. Uryu saw that and was like, time to pull out my trusty dusty lick Reagan, as he starts letting them bitches fly at Renji. And cuz just put out his big gorilla hand and started tanking them bitches. And then Renji just wafts his hands away, getting all the arrows off of him, and oh nah, this nigga Uryu got sent flying back. Yeah, nigga, put the ball away and go home. This nigga Renji moved his arm a little bit. You got sent flying back like a piece of paper. But big Renji was not finished, cause he grabbed a rock with that little snake hand and smacked the piss out of Uryu with it. Had that nigga flying back, as he gripped him up with that snake arm and plastered his ass on a wall. Renji then pulled up on his ass and rocket propelled left hook piss out of this nigga Uryu. Damn near knocked his block off. Sent that tweet flying, but Renji wasn't done yet. He pulled that same move that killed Mass D Masculine off on Uryu. Stabbed his ass in the sternum and made a big ass snake bomb, obliterating the surrounding area. It would have worked on any other nigga, but this nigga Uryu is a blue vein merchant. As Uryu's ass stood up like Malachi Black, went into his full standing, and dog, do I gotta say it, bro, Quincy's be dick eating themselves so hard. Cause why is there just a Quincy pendant floating in the air, dog? We get it. But Uryu pulled out them same arrows he used against Ichigo, and I thought he was finna do the same move, but nah, this nigga just doing new shit now. Combined all them bitches into one big arrow, and god damn. Renji tried to deflect that hoe, but nah, that bitch would've took his whole entire arm off. Nigga just cross-mapped with a goddamn bazooka. But now Uryu pulls out them arrow drones that he used against Ichigo, and Renji is trying his best blocking him with that big ass gorilla arm he got. But it's not enough, as it's knocking off all the fur on that arm, leaving just bone, and it sends his ass flying. Uryu starts to menacingly walk up to Dog, and he steps on the fur, and that was a big mistake, man. I feel like niggas be forgetting Renji a tactician for real, because all them little globs of fur was just like that same attack he tried to pull on Aizen. These fur blobs turned into arms and they all started to hold Uryu down. And then Big Renji's like, that should hold you off for 20 seconds as we get a flashback to Renji's training with Ichibei. And this nigga Renji is essentially doing a spirit bomb with his Bankai. Renji fans, we on top of the world with this one. Nobody can tell us anything for real. Nigga starts swinging that snake off with his gorilla arm and he's about to nuke this glasses wearing twink out of existence. Hits him with that Renji Abarai special, man. And look at my goat. Got all the Soul Reapers like, damn, he really fighting for real, man. Yeah, man, that's Big Renji, not the little one. But we POV switch back to Asking and he's talking big shit to Grimja now that his ass is immobilized on the ground, but Big Ichi pulls up on his ass. But we go back to Renji and Uryu and Renji standing tall over Uryu. But nah, it ain't ever gonna be that easy. Cause Uryu starts using Sclaverai and he starts absorbing all the surrounding Reishi, basically healing himself back up to full. And Uryu pulls out a new technique I have no business trying to pronounce. And oh, brother, is that another Quincy emblem? Like, nigga, we get it. Like, this shit not ridiculous to y'all? But all these arrows start coming down, capturing Renji in a cage. As they then start zapping bro of his spiritual pressure, forcing bro out of his Bankai and his Shikai. And you know, I love all the extra Uryu bits we're getting in the 1,000 Year Blower anime. But like, I'm starting to hate this nigga now. All this nigga do is bleak vein, cheat, and win fights. Like, damn nigga, we get it. Shit. You don't mess with the Soul Reapers, bro. I get it. But chill on us though. This is crazy. As Uryu says, your Bankai ends here as he pulls out a bow and his last arrow getting ready to boom Renji. And Renji still 10 toes never fold and said, you don't know anything about Bankai. As he goes Bankai one more time. And unlike the other times he's ever gone Bankai, it's not his sword this time, it's his actual body. Because him and Zabumaru is like this, they is locked in, 10 toes never fold. You scratch my back, I scratch your back type deal. But Renji shot his beam, Uryu shot his arrow, but it didn't matter. Cause Uryu's arrow just went right through that beam and it went right through Renji's sternum. Cooking dog. And I'm not gonna lie, Uryu Glaze getting kinda OD. And I'm not gonna lie, if I'm Renji, if I'm Ichigo, after the events of the 1,000 Year Blood War and Yuha is done and dusted with, this nigga Uryu can no longer communicate with us ever again. I'ma keep it a stack 50 with y'all, bro. If I'm Renji and Ichigo, nigga, you can't see my wife, you can't see my kids, nigga, you can't come to my house, you can't do nothing, bro. I see you, it's on sight. Like I said the last episode, bro, this not a bit no more. Uryu mean every bit of what he's doing right now. Slight spoiler for the very last chapter of Bleach, man. But I understand now why Uryu's ass did not come to Ichigo's house when everybody and their mother pulled up to watch Chad's boxing match on TV. I know Ichigo and Renji added his ass to the group chat like, come on, bro, we not gonna jump you. But if I can say one thing about Uryu, is that this nigga is getting all of his get backs, bro. He got to get back against Renji right now from when Renji beat his ass when he came to arrest Rukia. He got his get back on Ichigo when he stabbed him in the gut when he was Vasto Lorde. He got his get back on Senjumaru from last year when her ass turned this nigga into clothes. But that's the end of the episode, and before I go, I got to get this off my chest, man. I'm calling out all the Toshiro fans. I know this nigga had absolutely nothing to do with the episode. A lot of Toshiro glazers be gassing up Toshiro and then shitting on Renji for losing. But if you really pull up scoreboard for real, these niggas got the same win-loss ratio. But y'all not trying to hear that for real, bro. I'm just saying, Toshiro was potential man before potential man. But that's enough Toshiro hate for this episode, man. Moral of the story is, don't count out Big Renji, dog. I say he go show out when it's time to show out. But with that being said, if you liked, like, comment, subscribe, do the good stuff, and yeah, I'm out of here. Bye.